Houston fans, Houston Texans got beat by the Tennessee Titans. One of the most embarrassing losses of the year for sure. You can put it up there with the Jets one, probably a little more.
I don't know about that.
Well, we can argue it because you had 8 sacks, season high. Um, you had back-to-back games now where you dominated in certain aspects of turnovers and you couldn't get it done. Uh, there's a lot to dissect and, of course, point fingers at. D'Amico Ryans, of course, gets asked all the time. He said the offense gave the Texans enough points to win the game. He said the defense didn't do enough to finish.
That's my point. I've been telling you the whole time. Like the problem with the Texans is you're absolutely terrible at in-game adjustments. Just absolutely terrible at it. Is you have a game plan and either it works or it doesn't. Like D'Amico should have came off with like they were fucking us up early with the deep ball. Get off of what you're doing. Like figure it out. You should. As much as I hate Jimmy Ward, you can't blame him for that Ridley catch because I mean you were set up to fail. You're backpedaling with Ridley running straight at you. Of course he's gonna get by you. And you wait 3 quarters to do something, or literally just waited for the D line to do their job.
Yeah. It was bad. It started well. It looked very promising in the beginning. I was like, here we go. This is the game we were talking about. We called it the Nick Westbrook Akina fucking touchdown, and we were like, all right, that's gonna happen, whatever. And then it just gradually just went downhill. It was like it's like when you fuck up at work and you just keep fucking up and you really need to clock out, but you can't because you need to get paid. That was them all day today. They just kept fucking up on shit. Tunsil got a fucking penalty, and it's like, hold on, bro, I got you. I'll get one also, and then it's three
Well,
and like
Tunsil
20.
didn't get one until the fourth quarter.
No, but I'm using that as an example. Like he got one, and then somebody else got one, and then Shaq Mason get bodied by somebody, and then I mean, the first half you kept it pretty much in game. It was some sloppy work here around there, but it was pretty much a ball game. And then you look at the second half numbers, and it's pretty much fucking terrible. Texans offense failed to cross midfield in the second half all day today. Um, the Texans had the ball for just 2 minutes and 58 seconds in the whole third quarter. And their whole second half number, they had 54 yards, 3 points, one net point, and 4 first downs.
Yes, it was terrible play calling. It wasn't very good quarterback play. It's just bad. We overlooked them. Let's state the obvious. We overlooked them and they fucking beat the shit out of us. That's what happened.
True.
Yeah, there's not really any other way to look at it.
Or we could look at no, I was kidding. No, we overlooked them. Hearing the players' interviews, they pretty much were like, yeah, we gotta make sure we treat every game the way it is, which is embarrassing in a standpoint of the NFL standings, but
I'm real close to saying something fucked up about CJ because he's a problem. Let me tell you why there's a problem. That was the third down where he threw a ball in the dirt at Nico when he was wide open.
yes.
Right? Catch. That's a bad CJ play. Timing's off. You had to go to Stover and tell him, I meant to throw that ball out, don't catch it, when he lost yards in the fourth quarter. When Stover was just doing what he thought he was supposed to, right? So you go yell at Stover, right? But fucking Mixon cost us a touchdown in 2-minute motion, and you go tell him it's okay. Quit being fucking retarded, bro. Like, you got to hold everybody accountable. That's the problem. There's a fucking disconnect somewhere with the quarterback and everybody else. I don't know why. That's the problem.
Yeah, he talked about the play with Mixon. He said that he was supposed to motion only Tank, and he motioned both of them. And so Mixon was pissed off at him, like, dog, what the hell? And he's like, that was on me. So it's like you're making mental mistakes in crucial moments, which you didn't really do last year. And it sucks to look at last year as but that's your measuring stick. What did you do last year? What do you do now when there's tape on you and when the odds are against you? And this is what you have. For me,
I don't feel like it's unfair.
No, it's not. It's not. It's really not. I mean, we're what, week 12 in?
Think about it, bro. Is fucking is if your calling is that you're an accurate quarterback, right? Then when your problem is you're not being accurate, I'm gonna call you on it. Like, what the fuck happened? What's going on here? Because I know you can do it. You're just not doing it. For instance, it's like we overlook bullshit. Tank Dell caught a deep ball in the first quarter, like up the field to the left hand side. That ball was poorly fucking thrown. Tank just came back to get it. You know what I mean? Like you throw that in front, and we are overlooking the bad shit just because there's even worse shit. So it's CJ. You gotta do better, bro. What's the problem?
Maybe Ron was right today. He said he has like PTSD from that O line being terrible because there was a few
Man,
players.
well, then that's on fucking Slowick because there was plenty of plays today where you rolled out and you had a play, or you rolled out and you ran. So then play action off this bullshit running game we're doing. Move the pocket for CJ. That's how you protect him. You know what I'm saying? Get him in motion and quit letting him stand there. Slowick, you're just as fucking guilty, bro.
Yeah, it was bad. D'Amico said it. He goes, the most frustrating part about today is that with all the bad shit that happened, there was a lot of it. You still had a chance to win the game and tie it, and it just all went bad still, which pretty much sums up all day today. Yes. It's to me, when it comes to the Texans, week 12, it goes to what you always tell me about people, and it's you show me who you are by the work you do. And this team has shown me who the fuck they are, and they are this team that I don't know who the fuck's gonna ever show up. I don't know what I'm getting that's good that day, because there's moments where, I mean, Dameon Pierce probably had his best game this season on special teams, and then it was just bullshit.
No, you're right. Earlier, you get 7, 8. How many sacks do we have? 8. That shit. I've seen people win Super Bowl games with less sacks than that. Like dominated Super Bowl with less. You should have fucking won. You had a pick 6 in the fourth quarter that took a lead. You should have won that game. That's what I'm saying. They're pissing me the fuck off because this shit is retarded, bro. It makes absolutely no fucking sense. Like, it's elementary mistakes that you're making. Like, I watched a high school team the other day do better than what you did in the fourth quarter. It's fucking ridiculous. Seriously. It's the same song. It's like fucking when Bill O'Brien was here, bro. It's like you do the same shit over and over. You know what I'm saying? Like, it only took one time I stopped sticking the fork in the outlet. Like, stop. Fucking stop. Do something different.
Maybe they just like the electrocutions that they get.
Well, that's why they're retarded.
I mean, they said they're not pointing fingers. But
I am. I am.
Yeah, I mean, as fans, we definitely are. Now, it's interesting because, like, you have fans right now that are like, you have your fans that are so pissed off on this side, and then you have, of course, your fans over here that are like, it's okay, it happens in life and this and that. No, I'm in the middle. I'm pissed the fuck off. It's still my team. I love you, but get this shit together.
What the fuck does love got to do with it? Let me Tina Turner this shit. What does love got to do with it? Because I'm pissed off because you didn't beat me today. I lost it. There is a drastic difference.
If you think about the games that we've lost, there's been at least 3 of them that we've pretty much given up and like we could have won.
This game was a lot like the second half of the Detroit game, except they're not that good. You know what I'm saying?
Like, made them look good.
That's my point. Is we didn't do shit. You didn't do shit. You just stood there. You Mike Tyson this bitch. You can't do that. Make adjustments. You know what I mean? Like, you had things that were working. At the very least, you should have just kept airing it out. What does CJ say? Shooters go shoot. Well, fuck it. Just shoot. Throw it. If you throw a pick, you throw a pick.
They kept saying that on Red Zone today. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was shooting more like James Harden out there instead of Steph Curry. So
yeah, but like the Mechie pick, I ain't tripping. That's the same thing as Nico last week. Timing was off. Okay, I can't blame the quarterback because there's your receiver. So somewhere along there's a disconnect.
Yeah.
The fucking other one he threw, right read, bad throw. He just tried to be fly with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't even want to say that. I'm just saying he might have been. What did they say earlier in the game? He has an overconfident arm. Like, he might be too confident in his arm.
Well, he spoke on both of them. And, I mean, there was there's fans and there's people that do what we do here that were blaming CJ for the Mechie one. And I'm like, even in the game, they said it. They go, he expected Mechie to come back, and the routes were just off. Hey, we're off, bro. It happens. It's gonna happen. Okay, fine. But the Nico ones, he took blame for it. He was like, that was my fault. He goes, the way I threw it, he goes, and so it goes to what you said. It was a little too fly with it. And it was like, nah, he's like, I should have made it more crisp. Because he goes, if I would have got it there the way he needed it, he would have had yards to go. He goes, that's on me. And all that stuff. And it's like, fans are upset because they're like, we hear this every week. But it's like, yeah, what else are they supposed to say? Like, I'm not on a team. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, Shaq Mason, you fucking suck. Oh, this guy, you fucking suck. Those guys are guarding me and protecting me. I'm not gonna talk shit to them during the season. What the fuck?
You can't be fucking mad about the Nico Collins interception because that's the scenario we want. We want our quarterback in a scenario where he's got a fucking pass to your best receiver coming across the field. He just threw a bad ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you going to change? Nothing. Because you want to get back in that situation. Because we're not going to fuck it up again. I hope at least. Yeah. And let's state the obvious. Fucking Tennesse Howard and Shaq Mason got the shit beat out of them today. They got beat bad. That side of the line looked terrible.
Shaq Mason got bodied. Oh, man, on Nationals. They showed that shit on all the replays. They're like, the rookie. Yeah, it was bad. They asked Tennesse Howard.
Our D-line was amazing, though.
Yeah. They asked Tennesse Howard how they did, and he was like, we played terrible. He goes, and at this point, we need to figure out who we want to be because just win one game, lose one game, win one game, lose two games. He goes, this ain't it.
I'm telling you what needs to happen. I'm telling you. Look, I don't say this shit because it sounds good to me. Put Tennesse Howard at left guard because he played there all last year. Get Drew Scruggs' sorry fucking ass off the field so he could figure something out. And put Blake Fisher at right tackle. Like, the dude can run block like a motherfucker.
He played.
He can't. No, he was in concussion protocol. But when he comes back, put him at right tackle, Tennesse Howard at left guard, Patterson, Mason, Tunsil. Trust me, it's gonna fucking work.
I'll do anything at this point. At this point, I mean, we fucking suck in the second half. Like, the fact that they were applauding that was CJ's first game since week 6 with 2 touchdowns in the first half, like that was embarrassing. They're like, he finally did it since week 6. I'm like, this is 6 weeks ago. That was 6. I don't even remember what the fuck I ate that day. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's this team is just. It's like we're gonna probably still win the division.
Yes,
we're probably gonna have a game or two where it's like, oh shit, there we are. But then we're gonna have these games also where it's like, motherfucker, what the fuck are we doing? Like,
the problem is it's really hard to win games when you're not running the ball that well but still playing defense because we can't control the clock. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we could control the clock, this shit would have went different. But you couldn't fucking run the ball to save your life. It's so pathetic.
Yeah, that whole line.
That's what I was gonna say. Mixon was just out of there today.
But I don't understand. Like, I don't even really know why we're upset because he has big plays, and then this is pretty much what he's been all year. 2 yards a carry kind of guy.
Yeah, if you look at the tape, 2 yards here, 1 yard there, at the line, 60 yards. Oh, 1 yard there, 2 yards there, touchdown. It's like he's amazing. I mean, yeah, he's good, but that line. The game.
It all starts with Slowick to me, though. He got to quit being a bitch. You got to quit being a bitch. This is not work. You know what I think the Texans need? I think they need an assistant to the head coach. Like,
assistant
but like
the regional manager.
Yeah, exactly. But that's where I stole that from. But like, it has to be somebody OG. Like, I don't think there's an OG like old head in that building that the players are scared of. You know what I'm saying? Like a grandpa authority. Something like, nah, I'll be serious. Like an old person, like for real, like Wade Phillips, bring him back just to be in there.
No, he's busy with the XFL, bro.
Fuck that. Nobody cares about that. We have real
know if he's still doing that.
I don't think he is. So we need. Well, you need a coach, player.
No, you just need like an authoritative figure. I'm telling you, there has to be something going on in there where D'Amico trying to be everybody's fucking friend causes a disconnect in him trying to get his messages across. So either that's the case or your messages that you're getting across fucking suck. Take your choice.
I mean, this still is a team in year two. There's still a young new coach, young quarterback. So I mean, I knew you were coming. But I feel like at the end of the day, when the veterans that you brought in, Shaq Mason, these other guys that we brought up, Jimmy Ward, those were supposed to be your guys that voiced those and were leaders, and they're not at this point because we can clearly tell from all of the player only meetings and shit. Those guys weren't saying anything about it. I mean, Aziz Al-Shair kind of has stood up a bit, but he's kind of crazy, so I don't know how much you're gonna listen on that. But
he had a beautiful sack today, by the way.
Yeah, he also had a penalty, but so whatever.
Shit happened.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you ask Houston fans, y'all need to calm the fuck down though. Y'all are being. I'm gonna use Zach's word, retarded right now. Like we had like 5 people delete us because I said the bad stats of the Texans. They were like, okay. I can't support this, and unfollowed us. A lady called into Fox and told them that she believes that the Texans and the NFL are working with the cartel to mess up games. That's why Fairbairn missed his field goal.
Yeah, no, I think that it wasn't a bad snap and hold. It was how would I put it? Delayed. Like I don't think their timing was off on that too.
It looked
now.
I mean,
there's one thing that I don't know if I was the only one that heard it, but I'm pretty sure I wasn't. That I haven't heard any of y'all say yet. Is why did the announcer call Mixon Joe Monkey?
Oh shit!
I didn't hear that.
I
didn't hear that either.
It was in the fourth quarter, around the 6-minute mark. Joe Mixon did something, and he said, "Joe Monkey." I mean Mixon. Promise you, you're gonna see a video on it. It happened.
Probably.
Going to Twitter.
That's on Twitter right now.
Yep. Yeah. Will Anderson said the energy was very low today. The enthusiasm was down. I guess they all went to the U of H game and got that energy, but
fuck you, Tate.
Yeah, it was embarrassing. Your owners talk shit to their owners. Your team got whooped. There ain't nothing you can do now. You got to prepare for Jacksonville in Jacksonville. I hope you Texans have a shitty Thanksgiving. No, I'm just kidding.
You know why I harp on the no adjustment bullshit about the coaches? Why it pisses me off? Because I know I'm right. And let me tell you how I know I'm right. Because there was a point in time in the third quarter where the announcers were saying pretty much like, D'Amico, quit fucking being stupid and let Stingley take out Ridley ones, and then you could cover the rest. And they were basically saying that, like, why don't you do it? Like, that is what you do in football. And he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't let him travel. It's stubbornness like, almost.
You have arguably the best cornerback or one of the best in football. And it's like
the dude on TV said you have the third best cornerback in football and he's not traveling with their best.
Let me stop the other guy, Boyd, on the other side. That makes fucking sense. Like let Calvin Ridley destroy you. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. It by all means, I mean, every coach had it. The only one that I ever I'm like, all right, bro, you did good is Frank Ross.
Yes.
Like he plans, you can tell like when he even said it with the Cowboys, he was like, oh, we tricked them. He goes, there's a play where they say this. And so we kind of made them do it to where they did that fake punt. He goes, and we tricked them into that. And he goes, but that's just from tape of watching. I was like, dang you. Somebody does their damn job because the rest of you fools don't do shit. I mean, our defensive coordinator, he kind of does stuff. Offensive coordinator, Bobby Slowick, bro, at this point, shave your head, change some shit up. I don't know. Come back from Thanksgiving. I need you to do some better shit.
Yeah,
you're
Matt Burke, the D coordinator, he's the D line coach. He's fucking amazing.
Yeah. D'Amico, you the head coach, bro. Things go bad, it goes on you. And I mean, there's a disconnect somewhere because at the end of the day,
even with, I mean, he's 8 sacks is 8 sacks.
But I'm just saying, even at the end of the day, though, like, it's on these players. They're the ones out there fucking playing the game. They're the ones out there messing up. They're the ones making dumb penalties. I'm like, bro, come the fuck on. I've seen worse penalties in middle school games. Like this is like it's the back-to-back penalty. It's like hold my beard, bro. I got you. All right, there we go. And it's like, oh, penalty, and then it's like, shit, I got beat by my guy holding, and it's like, yeah, it's just it's terrible. There's penalties I'll live with, and I'm like, all right, like the Aziz Al Shair, okay, bro, you hit him, whatever. I know that's how you play.
Yes.
Like, but there's other penalties where I'm just like even the Tons, I wasn't really mad about. The one after that, I was like, come on, bro. Like, y'all had a mental break. He got the penalty, get right. And then you're like, I fucked up now too. And it's like, now we move back freaking 10. Come on, bro. Like, yeah, I don't know.
The only good thing about this is Will Levis got fucked up.
Dang, he got
Mario Edwards hit that fool so hard earlier. I almost felt bad for him. Almost.
Yeah, it was bad. Any last minute words for
No, I'm all distraught.
Better not fucking do this shit against the Jaguars next week.
I have no faith that they won't do it at this point. So I'm telling you.
Well, CJ don't lose 2 games in a row, really. I mean, recently did it, but I mean, they were really tough.
Yeah. Well, right now we're on a win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. So I guess we'll win and then we'll lose against the next team. But
I hope Petrie's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said it was his shoulder. They're gonna figure out more. They haven't been talking about too much, so I'm guessing it's okay. We'll keep you posted on all of our social medias. Enjoy y'all's Thanksgiving. It's gonna be interesting. At this point, also, Cowboys, Texans fans, both shut up. Both of our teams suck. At different forms. I'm tired of y'all complaining to each other and talking shit to each other about who's better and who's worse. We both suck.
Stop listening to
We're
Michael
better.
Parsons.
We beat y'all.
No, I get it too, but it's like you can't even lose right. Y'all won today and got out of y'all's top 10 picks, so now you're like in pick 15. Like you don't even have to lose right. Like it's dumb. Like none of either of those teams are going to the Super Bowl this year.
You don't know because Washington missed the fucking extra point.
No, Zach. No.
You don't know where my team is going. You naysayer of dreams.
Look, the team that showed up against the Tennessee Titans fans as of today is not going to the Super Bowl. Them motherfuckers gonna be.
Yeah. But I also know that's not who we are. That's why I be getting mad.
That's not Texans football.
You're correct. In the beginning, that Detroit first half, that's who we are, bro.
Oh, first half, I'm cool. That team there, I compete with any team in football. Second half Texans? No. Nope, you've shown me that for 6 fucking weeks. We left something over there in New England. They better go get those Letterman jackets back and bring them back.
I think the Texans fans who know enough, we should collectively get together and run a first 15 play call for the second half because Slowick seems to not be able to do it. So he calls the first half, the fans will call the second half, and we'll see who does better.
I like it because he sucks in the second half. We suck.
Did he wear a hat today?
No, I don't think he did. So it's not that. I don't know. Maybe his socks or some shit.
Slowick really don't want a head coaching job.
No, he ain't getting shit this year. He's not getting shit this year. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I know there are fans that jumped off the bandwagon. Bye, guys. Have fun with your other shit. All good. There's dummies saying that we need to bring back we need to put Davis Mills in there, that we need to bring back all these different quarterbacks that we've had before, talking about fire D'Amico and we need to bring back this guy and that guy. And it's just like, y'all are idiots. I am so happy none of y'all control our team. I was pissed. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to go and kick fucking Fairbairn off of the team when he broke a record. He missed a field goal. Tell me a kicker. Justin fucking Tucker missed field goals this year in crucial moments. It's just something in the water right now. It happens. They ain't shit out there, trust me. All right. I'm
Sure
done.
ain't.
Enjoy y'all's
I'm done.
Thanksgiving, people.
And a happy New Year.
Go Texans. We're out.